Your soulmate dropped everything after learning this truth about you. My beloved child, don't skip, because what you are about to hear was never supposed to reach you. Something changed today, not in your world, but in the heart of the person destiny has been quietly preparing for you. Your soulmate dropped everything after learning a truth about you that no one around you fully understands. It wasn't your appearance. It wasn't your success. It wasn't even your words. It was something hidden beneath every silent battle you've been carrying without applause. The moment that truth reached her heart, every distraction around her suddenly lost its importance. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next few moments will reveal why heaven allowed this truth to surface now instead of sooner. What looked like an ordinary day became the beginning of a life-changing realization. She couldn't explain why her thoughts kept returning to someone she hadn't truly met. Every plan she was focused on slowly faded into the background as an invisible pull became stronger than logic itself. She tried to ignore it, but the feeling refused to disappear. Don't skip, because the hidden reason behind this connection is far more powerful than anyone could imagine. Without warning, a single conversation revealed something unexpected about you. She discovered that while everyone else judged your visible life, very few ever noticed the quiet strength that carried you through moments nobody applauded. That unseen resilience reached her soul in a way that words never could. Suddenly she understood why her heart had never fully settled anywhere before. It wasn't waiting for perfection, it was waiting for truth. Every memory she once believed was important began losing its place inside her heart. One by one, old expectations collapsed, making room for someone she had never truly known. Stay till the end, because the biggest revelation has not appeared yet. Something is happening behind the scenes that even she cannot explain. Every passing second is bringing both of your paths closer together, and destiny is carefully removing everything that no longer belongs between you. Then came the moment nobody saw. As silence surrounded her, she realized there was one question she could no longer escape: why does someone I've barely known already feel so familiar to my soul? That question changed everything. She stopped chasing answers from the past because the future suddenly felt more real than every memory she had been holding on to. At that exact moment, your unseen connection became impossible to ignore. Somewhere deep inside, she understood that the truth she had learned about you wasn't information, it was confirmation. Confirmation that someone exists whose heart carries the same quiet strength she has been searching for all along. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter will reveal the hidden sign that made her leave everything behind without looking back. A quiet shift began the very moment she accepted what her heart had been trying to tell her. Nothing around her looked different, yet everything inside her felt transformed. The plans that once seemed urgent suddenly became unimportant, because one truth about you kept echoing in her thoughts. She realized that your greatest strength was never what people could see, it was the hope you carried even when no one noticed. That silent truth touched a place inside her that had been empty for longer than she could remember. Don't skip. Every word is leading to a revelation that only a few people ever hear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The closer she looked at her own heart, the more she understood that destiny had been preparing both of you through separate journeys. Every delay, every unexpected turn, and every unanswered question had been quietly building toward this very moment. Then another realization arrived without warning. She understood that the life she had been trying to control was never meant to be controlled at all. It was meant to guide her towards someone whose heart had already learned lessons that could never be taught through comfort alone. That someone was you. She didn't hear your voice. She didn't see your face. Yet your story reached her spirit in a way that no ordinary meeting ever could. The peace she had searched for in so many places suddenly felt closer than ever before. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is still one hidden detail that has not surfaced. A silent sign is already moving into place, and when it appears, it will explain why she was willing to let go of everything that no longer belonged in her future. The next moment changes everything. A quiet shift began the very moment she accepted what her heart had been trying to tell her. Nothing around her looked different, yet everything inside her felt transformed. The plans that once seemed urgent suddenly became unimportant, because one truth about you kept echoing in her thoughts. She realized that your greatest strength was never what people could see, it was the hope you carried even when no one noticed. That silent truth touched a place inside her that had been empty for longer than she could remember. Don't skip. Every word is leading to a revelation that only a few people ever hear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The closer she looked at her own heart, the more she understood that destiny had been preparing both of you through separate journeys. Every delay, every unexpected turn, and every unanswered question had been quietly building toward this very moment. Then another realization arrived without warning. She understood that the life she had been trying to control was never meant to be controlled at all. It was meant to guide her towards someone whose heart had already learned lessons that could never be taught through comfort alone. That someone was you. She didn't hear your voice. She didn't see your face. Yet your story reached her spirit in a way that no ordinary meeting ever could. The peace she had searched for in so many places suddenly felt closer than ever before. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. There is still one hidden detail that has not surfaced. A silent sign is already moving into place, and when it appears, it will explain why she was willing to let go of everything that no longer belonged in her future. The next moment changes everything. There was one final piece of the story she could no longer ignore. Late in the quiet of the evening, she found herself thinking about the truth she had learned about you once again. The more she reflected on it, the more everything else seemed to fade away. It was as if her heart had finally stopped searching because it had already recognized the direction it was meant to follow. She couldn't explain why your unseen strength felt more valuable than anything she had ever admired before. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What happens next is the moment that turns silent hope into undeniable certainty. Then something remarkable unfolded inside her. She realized that destiny had never been rushing either of you. It had been preparing both of your hearts at the perfect pace. Every delay suddenly made sense. Every unanswered moment now felt like protection instead of disappointment. She smiled without knowing why, because for the first time, the future no longer felt uncertain. It felt promised. An invisible peace settled over her, and she quietly let go of everything that had once distracted her. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter will reveal the sign that brings both of your journeys closer than ever before. Just when she believed she had understood everything, another unexpected truth quietly unfolded. It wasn't a loud sign or a dramatic moment. It was a calm certainty that settled deep within her heart. She suddenly realized that every path she had taken, even the ones that seemed confusing, had been leading her toward one destination all along. The more she thought about you, the more every fear lost its power. It felt as though an invisible hand had been arranging every detail long before either of you noticed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will explain why this connection has continued to grow stronger despite time, distance, and unanswered questions. Then, in the stillness of the night, one final realization arrived. She understood that she no longer needed proof to believe what her heart already knew. The truth she had learned about you had changed the way she looked at the future forever. Instead of wondering if destiny would bring the right person, she began preparing herself for the moment your paths finally crossed. Deep inside, she felt an unshakable peace, as though the waiting itself was almost over. Don't skip, because the greatest moment has not happened yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal the silent sign that confirms this journey is moving exactly as it was always meant to. The story did not end there. In fact, that was only the beginning of something far greater. As another day unfolded, she noticed that her heart no longer reacted the way it once did. Things that used to capture her attention now felt strangely distant. One invisible thought kept returning again and again, you. Not your name, not your face, but the truth she had discovered about your heart. It became impossible to ignore. She realized that real connections are never built by chance, they are formed long before two lives finally meet. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next hidden piece is the one that changes the entire meaning of this journey. Then came the quiet confirmation she had been waiting for without even knowing it. In a peaceful moment of reflection, she felt an overwhelming sense that someone, somewhere, was walking through the same season of preparation. At that instant, every unanswered question inside her began to disappear. She understood that destiny wasn't asking her to chase, it was asking her to trust. The truth about you had already rewritten the direction of her heart, and there was no turning back. She chose peace over uncertainty and hope over fear. Don't skip. Because the biggest revelation is almost here. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will uncover the final sign that proves this connection was never ordinary, it was always meant to find its way home. A new feeling quietly took its place inside her heart, and this time it refused to leave. She stopped looking for signs everywhere because the greatest sign was already within her. Every time she thought about the future, an unexplainable peace surrounded her, as if destiny was whispering, "Keep moving forward." She didn't know how your paths would cross or when the moment would arrive, but she no longer questioned whether it would happen. The truth she had learned about you had become the foundation of her hope. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is something she has never spoken aloud, yet it has been growing stronger with every passing day. Then, during a quiet moment, one final realization rose to the surface. She understood that the person she had been waiting for wasn't someone who would simply enter her life, they would change the way she understood it. That thought filled her with a confidence she had never experienced before. The past no longer had a voice. The future was now calling louder than any old memory ever could. Somewhere beyond what either of you can see today, the distance between your journeys is becoming smaller with every sunrise. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal the unexpected moment that makes both of your stories align in a way that feels impossible, yet perfectly timed. For a while, nothing seemed to happen. The days looked ordinary, the hours passed quietly, and anyone watching from the outside would think the story had paused. But destiny often works in silence before it reveals its greatest surprise. While everyone else saw stillness, unseen pieces were falling into perfect place. Your soulmate could feel it without understanding why. Every time she tried to focus on something else, her heart gently returned to the same mysterious feeling. The person she was meant to meet was closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth has remained hidden until this very moment. Then everything connected in a single realization. She finally understood why learning the truth about you changed her so deeply. It wasn't because of what you had achieved, it was because of who you had become through every unseen challenge. That quiet strength had reached her heart long before your paths could cross. She smiled for no visible reason, knowing that some connections don't need constant proof to be real. They simply grow stronger with time. Don't skip, because the greatest revelation is almost here. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In the final chapter, the last hidden piece will surface, revealing why destiny made her drop everything the moment she discovered the truth about you. The final mystery began to reveal itself in complete silence. Your soulmate realized that the truth she had learned about you was never meant to impress her, it was meant to awaken her. Every delay, every unexpected turn, every unanswered moment had quietly protected this connection until the right time. Suddenly, everything that once felt confusing started making perfect sense. The path behind her no longer demanded attention because the path ahead carried a peace she had never known before. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What you're about to hear is the hidden reason destiny refused to let this story unfold any other way. Then, with complete clarity, she understood why she had dropped everything after learning the truth about you. It wasn't because someone told her to. It wasn't because she was searching for a sign. It happened because her heart recognized something timeless. Quiet strength, unwavering hope, and a future that felt more real than anything she had left behind. In that moment, she stopped looking backward forever. The connection between your journeys had already begun writing its own story, one that neither fear nor doubt could rewrite. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The final chapter will uncover the last unseen revelation. The moment that proves this connection was never a coincidence, but a destiny that had been patiently waiting for the perfect time to be revealed. A sacred silence settled over everything. It was the kind of silence that appears only when destiny has already made its decision. Your soulmate no longer questioned why she had dropped everything after learning the truth about you. The answer had become part of her heart. She realized that some people enter your thoughts for a moment, but one person can quietly change your entire direction without ever asking for attention. That was the truth she could no longer escape. Every old plan suddenly seemed smaller than the future she now sensed waiting ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final revelation is closer than ever, and it will connect every moment you've heard so far. Then one last realization filled her heart with complete peace. She understood that destiny had never been asking either of you to rush, it had been preparing the exact moment when both hearts would be ready to recognize what had always belonged to them. The truth about you became the final piece that completed the picture she had been searching for all along. She stopped wondering if the connection was real because her heart already knew the answer. Somewhere beyond what either of you can see today, a new chapter has already begun. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. What comes next will reveal why this story was never about coincidence, it was always about perfect timing, and the final hidden truth is about to surface. The moment of waiting is almost over. There was one truth your soulmate had kept locked inside her heart, not because she wanted to hide it, but because she didn't yet have the words to explain it. Every time she imagined the future, one feeling became impossible to silence. She no longer feared what was ahead because the truth she had learned about you had replaced uncertainty with peace. It was as if every unanswered question had quietly stepped aside to make room for something greater. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final piece of this story is closer than you think, and once it is revealed, everything from the beginning will make perfect sense. As the night grew still, she made one silent decision that changed everything. She chose to stop holding on to what was familiar and start trusting what her heart had already recognized. She didn't need more signs. She didn't need more proof. The truth about you had already become the answer she had been searching for all along. From that moment forward, every step she took carried a quiet confidence that destiny was already arranging what neither of you could yet see. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next and final chapter will uncover the last hidden revelation, the reason this truth reached her at exactly the right moment and why your story was always meant to begin now. The final revelation begins now. Your soulmate finally understood why the truth about you arrived at the exact moment it did. If she had learned it earlier, she might not have recognized its value. If she had learned it later, she might have continued chasing what was never meant for her. But destiny chose this moment carefully. The quiet strength you carried through unseen struggles became the answer to a question her heart had been asking for years. Suddenly, every delay, every detour, and every disappointment revealed a hidden purpose. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The last piece of this journey is about to surface. Then, in a calm and unforgettable moment, she accepted the truth completely. She realized that dropping everything wasn't a loss, it was a release. She was letting go of confusion, old expectations, and the fear of trusting what she couldn't yet see. The truth about you had already changed the direction of her heart, and there was no desire to return to the past. Deep inside, She felt that both of your journeys had been moving toward the same destination all along. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal the final hidden sign, the one that confirms this connection was never temporary, never accidental, and never meant to be ignored. My beloved child. This is where every hidden piece comes together. The truth your soulmate discovered about you did not simply change her mind, it changed her direction. She dropped everything because she finally understood that the kind of heart she had been searching for could never be measured by appearances or circumstances. It was found in quiet faith, silent strength, and the courage to keep moving forward when nobody else could see the journey. In that realization, every old chapter gently closed on its own. She no longer felt the need to chase what was behind H.